who's been stepping up to the challenges all season, now with 8 interceptions.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Last week was really all about the turnovers. He had some success throwing for 3 touchdowns. At times, the offense was really clicking and had some nice rhythm, but he has to eliminate the turnovers. Anytime that a defense can take the ball away, their odds of winning the game significantly increase. So coming into this game, can he continue to keep the good, continue to trust that passing game to score points and be aggressive on offense, and at the same time, eliminate the bad? That's going to be the key today, and if he can do that, man, this is as good an offense as we've seen in this league.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. He's going to, and he will get into the end zone for the score. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he lowers the shoulder, a gain of about 3. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Pioneers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Patterson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. His throw left side is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Brooklyn first down.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll work now on second and 4. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Brooklyn.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's third and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Pioneers are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Pioneers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Makes the score. Visitors 14, Pioneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Pioneers offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now this looks like a design run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe.
Now a loose football. The defense has got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Looking to throw here on second and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Pioneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Whoa! Give him 13 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Brooklyn.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6. Completing that one to Carter. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now a give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Here's a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Back to the air one more time. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. going for it all. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 78 yards. It is a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through. And the Pioneers are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. A run on 1st and goal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Has a touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Pioneers will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And now the punting unit will come on. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
So now this team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. And he'll be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man,
to the goal line and in. Touchdown. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So, fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pioneers are back within 2 scores. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pioneers are back within 2 scores. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This team's offense ready to take over once again. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On second down, they'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, a running play. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That sell out and block it, instead get the roughing call, and it results in a first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. No one open. He'll drop it down, but just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So it's a win for our visitors. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.